Hi everyone, let us learn another way of eye makeup look. Here I'm using a burnt orange look that matches my outfit today. So for that I'm using one of this shade right here that suits my outfit and creating a kind of a smoky eye look. So for this look I've already done my makeup. So all I'm doing is trying to blend the top of the eyes once. I've already done the foundation and compact here, but before applying the eyeshadow, it's important to blend it once. So let me take a close-up look. Just dab the brush and blend it evenly. I want the color to be very intense. So in that case, what you have to do, you can use a black liner or a kajal first and then intensify the color. As we are progressing in our eyeshadow look, we will always try to keep it natural and something which is very subtle, and slowly we will build up the product and make it look very bold and thick eye look as well. So to start with, I'm using a eyeshadow brush which is flat, and I'm taking the product right here. Now I'm going to start from the center of my eyelid and I'm pressing the product. If you notice, I'm working on small areas and even my eyeshadow brush is very small in its size. I'm slowly moving to the inner corner. If you want, you can take more product. So in this method, I'm not using the application of primer, the Makeup Fix spray. It's just a powder based eyeshadow. I'm directly applying on my eyelid. So started from the center of the eyelid and I'm just gone to the inner corner and I've given that shape of the crease till the inner corner. Let's do the same thing on the other side. You can apply from up to down or from left to right, but make sure you press the product. It is not just to give a feathery touch. You want the product to be placed right there so that it doesn't move. Again from inner corner, I've just created the crease. Only 3/4 of my eyelid is covered with this burnt or this rusty orange shade. If you see the outer V corner, I've not worked on the outer V corner yet. If you want the color to be strong, you can reapply it on top of the same eyeshadow. The intense of the color is completely your choice. And I'm not gone above the crease line. Okay. Now, with the same palette, I'm gonna take the black. You can use a brown shade also if you want the eye makeup to be very subtle. I've taken black and just applied to the inner corner. Just apply to the outer corner. I'll just dip the product once and I'm just trying to blend. I want the black to be on the outer V itself. I don't want it to come too closer to the center of the lid. Because it gives a definition, it gives you a depth in your eye shape. Once this is done, take any plain eyeshadow brush and blend it. Blend the crease line from black to this orange, or maybe you call it as copper, you call it as burnt orange. Just make sure whenever you blend, the blending should look seamless, it shouldn't look patchy. That's why applying smaller product or applying less product to smaller areas would definitely help. So always go to and fro to get that smooth blending. I think I really would like to keep it up to this. You can see the color and the blend. Okay, now whatever the excess that has come on your cheeks, just brush it with your foundation brush. No extra product. Whatever the product that is there on the brush, we are using that same product. Okay, let's go and highlight this with the liner. I'm using a liner from Ferrarucci. Always starting from the center, so that when you start, right, you will always have too much product on your brush. So we don't want too much product on the outer corner also, we don't want too much product on the inner corner also. So that's the reason we always start with the center, so that when you blend, you can blend it on either side. So I'm giving a very thin stroke and very close to the lash. I'm just ended here. I don't want the wing shape and everything, so I'm just trying to keep it right here. So thin liner in the beginning and then little thick on the end. Let's do for this other eye also. Here you can see. Always work in smaller areas. Let me even it out. All I'm doing is trying to make sure there is no visibility of the skin from my lashes to the liner. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to make sure it's even and looks dark and intense. I think till here it's fine. If you want, you can use a kajal. If you don't want, you can just leave it as it is. If you see the under eye session videos, you will see lot more variations on how to create a different kind of under eye look. Just to make sure it has a slight volume, we'll give a one coat of kohl. Here I'm using MAC pencil. This is a graphy black from MAC. Now if you want the kajal to stay for longer time, you can take a small eyeshadow brush, dip a brown shade. So I'm going to take this brown shade, tap out the excess, and only working on under eye outer V corner of the eyes. If I give the brown to the inner corner here, what happens, my eye starts looking very small and it becomes very dark on the inner V corner also. So that's why I'm working only on the outside section, so that it gives the depth here but still looks even out and doesn't make it look very dark on the inner corner. So I've not done any product on the inner V. I've done only the product, a brown eyeshadow on the outer V product, and that is also very subtle. Now what happens if you do this, even your kajal looks very dark because the outer corner is in brown, and that highlights your kajal as well. Now to complete the entire look, you can use a mascara and give a coat. I'm using a Maybelline mascara. Just raise the lashes up. That looks a little lifted. And to the lashes on the outer, then just one brush to your eye. So that is about our rusty orange eyeshadow look. I hope you enjoyed learning this eyeshadow application method. You can try this look as well and try to match your outfit. Okay, great. So let's create another eye makeup look.